Hi everybody, this is Symphonic L coming at you with my 17th comic book haul. So this weekend I went to the Four-State Pop Comic Con, or excuse me, PopCon in Hagerstown, Maryland. And today I went to the monthly shop promotion cards and Comic Con in Annandale, Virginia, where I happened to run into Longbox Love Affair. So that was a nice treat. It was good to see him, good to meet him, I should say. And yeah, really great guy. I will link his information in the description, and I recommend all of you all to head over to his channel and watch what he has to say and subscribe. Anyway, so let's start with a auction purchase I had from Amazing Murfinator. I picked this up about a week ago on the Great Legends auction from Amazing Murfinator. This was a lot of books, all Black Panther, all J. Scott Campbell covers, and I will go through them quickly. So we got number one. Unfortunately, it's a little beat up, but second copy for me. I have number two, number three, another copy of number three, number four, number 5, and number 6. I got all of these for $20 shipped. They were shipped quickly, shipped well. Thank you, Murph. Really appreciate it. Hope to get something from you again. So next, we're going to move on to some books from the most recent New Comic Book Day. I think in this case, this is the one from like last week. So this is the art jump cover for Supergirl 19. Picked that one up. Picked up the Frank Cho cover for Harley Quinn number 40. Picked up Avengers No Surrender number 685. This is the Dodson New Mutants variant cover. Picked up Doctor Strange Damnation. This is the New Mutants variant cover. Picked up Weapon H number 1, the Duarte variant cover, 1 in 25. Picked up the Thanos Ward variant cover, and I believe the story on this is this was actually fan art that Marvel really liked and picked it up, and so this was a variant cover. I think it was 1 for 1, but yeah, really nice. Picked up another copy of X-Men Red number 2. This is the Headshot variant, and like I said, I think in one of my past hauls from maybe last week or the week before that, this is the first really full appearance of Trident, or a new character. I got the 1 in 25 Ryan Stegman variant cover for Cable 155, really nice. And then I got the Ji Hoing Lee variant cover for Thor 705, the 1 in 50 variant. Alright, now let's move on to some cool covers and whatnot that I found. We will start with this one. This one is not actually worth anything. And I don't suppose that it ever is going to be, but I put potential innuendo cover. I was just flipping through a 50-cent box and I saw this, and I thought, oh, you know, maybe at one point that'll catch on as an innuendo cover, and when I picked it up, it's probably pretty weak, but who knows. I got the Tyler Kirkham Unknown Comics exclusive signed copy with the certificate of authenticity right here, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed in this. And I think that people have probably heard me be disappointed in store exclusives lately. Yeah, I just, you know, Tyler Kirkham's signature, it's hard to sell. That's what it looks like, and that's what it was advertised as. And I guess I just never did my due diligence about the book, but that signature is really weak. And frankly, I could totally understand if I were at a con and he's just signing a bunch of stuff, and especially if he's signing it for free, that, you know, that's the kind of signature that I might get. But, you know, I paid extra for this. The one shown was across here. It was his full signature, not tech or whatever this says. I mean, it is what it is, so I'll just live with it. Also picked up the Unknown Comic exclusive Virgin variant for Amazing Spider-Man. I think this is $7.95, and yeah, this is second printing. I picked up the Punisher 102. This is the Frank Turan cover. It's somewhat hard to find. Low print run, really cool cover, bullseye on the front. Really like this. Picked up Moon Knight 58, Stephen Platt cover. I've been slowly but surely picking up all of this. It's like a 5-issue run, like 55 through 60, and I think I have most of them. I think I might be missing one now, but I think the one that I'm missing is the expensive one. Picked up Darkhawk 13, just because it had Venom on the cover. Thought it looked like a cool cover. I picked up the Clayton Crane Minimum Carnage Omega cover. Really love the little Carnages, like they're like ants. That was really cool looking. Picked up Gotham City Sirens number 6, just one for the run. It's a it's a March cover. Really pretty cool. This was one I didn't have. Picked up Batman Europa number 3. This is the Giuseppe Camuncoli cover. So 1 in 25. Really dig the Joker on the front. Picked up the Scooby-Doo team up featuring the Gotham Girls. This where Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy make an appearance. Picked up the Mighty Thor 705, the Artgerm cover, and the Artgerm variant 1 in 100 cover. I picked up Vampirilla, the number 0, or one of the J. Scott Campbell covers. I think there's 2 of them. This one, and then I think a full shot of her. Picked up the J. Scott Campbell Hard to Find Blue Monday number 3 cover. Picked up the Adam Hughes Wonder Woman 189. Really like that one. Picked up the Adam Hughes 1 in a 50 A-Force number 1 variant cover with Medusa. I think that's also pretty great. Move that back a little bit. There we go. Alright, now on to key issues. So, got Legends number 1, the first appearance of Amanda Waller. Got All-Star Comics presents the Legendary Justice Society. This is one of the first appearances of the Huntress. It's tied with, I can't remember Justice, one of the other ones. I think this is my second issue of this. Got Batman Confidential number 7. This is the origin of the Joker. Begins here. Got the Atom number 19. This is the second appearance of Zatanna and the first cover appearance of Zatanna. I got the Fried Pie variant of Rick and Morty presents the Vindicators, the first appearance of Pickle Rick. I got a copy of Hack and Slash number 1. This is the first appearance of Cassie Hack and FS Vlad. Got a Miracle Man number 15. This is the issue with the death of Kid Miracle Man. Picked up Ye Old Lore of Yore, Volume 1. This is the first appearance of Cursed Pirate Girl, and it's been signed by Jeremy Bastian and Dave Peterson. So Peterson is famous for Mouse Guard, Bastian for Cursed Pirate Girl. It used to be that you could actually just pick this up. It was a print-on-demand issue, but the company that used to do that doesn't seem like they're in business anymore. And yeah, so it's got a preview of Cursed Pirate Girl. I really, really love Bastian's artwork. It's super detailed. So yeah, it's happy to get this. Picked up Strangers in Paradise number 2. I'm going to try to put together a run of the Antarctic Press Strangers in Paradise. This is the second appearance of Kachu and Francine, and it's hard to find. we'll see if I'm able to do that. Picked up a copy of the first print of Milk and Cheese. Yeah, premiere issue. Also hard to find. Not their first appearance. Their first appearance is in, I want to say, it's an issue of Greed. It's got Flaming Carrot on the cover. Yeah, I don't know. It's an expensive book. No, not this one. Well, this kind of is. And then one of the big hitters I got today was Casper and the Friendly Ghost number 20. This is the first appearance of Wendy the Good Little Witch. It's not in the best condition ever, but yeah, this is not a book that you run into very often at all, and it's often sometimes not even on eBay. So yeah, saw it for a decent price, had to pick it up. Alright, Marvel stuff. So picked up Avengers 682. I missed this the first go round. Found it for cover. Supposedly the first appearance of Immortal Hulk, I think. This is the no mask variant. This is actually not a pickup. I just put this in for a story. So, you know, this is blown up in price. New Mutants number 8, the second series, like 2003. It's the first appearance of Surge. Got a low print run. Surge is apparently going to be in Deadpool 2. And overnight it went from like a $3 book to a $30, $40 book. So last night I'm sitting there watching basketball, NCAA March Madness, yay, and I'm doing a deep dive into Google trying to find this for $3 to $5, and I just couldn't. And so when I was going to bed, I decided I was going to go up into my loft where I have like several long boxes of stuff that I haven't gone through in just years and years and years. And I just figured, why not? I'll just go look to see if I have it. I knew I had some of the early New Mutants, and guess what? I did have it. So this is not actually a new comic book that I picked up, but it is one that I found, and luckily before I bought a second copy of it. Picked up Cable and Deadpool number 1. It's the premiere issue. I actually picked up, I think, 1 through 5. I have 1 here. I picked up another copy of Web of Spider-Man 97. It's the first appearance of Kevin Trench, who becomes Nightwatch. Picked up a copy of What If the Silver Surfer Possessed the Infinity Gauntlet. I wrote Infinity Gauntlet tie-in. It's not really true, but this is a cool thing. And I mean, I love Silver Surfer with the Infinity Gauntlet. It looks really, really cool. Picked up Warlock and the Infinity Watch. This is the first team appearance of the Infinity Watch. And it's a collector's item, according to the cover. Picked up Warlock number 9. This is the first appearance of Warlock in his red costume, I believe. It's cut really weird. Probably should have passed on it, but oh well. Picked up Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos number 8. This is the first appearance of Dr. Zemo. And last but not least, I went digging and I found Marvel Spotlight on Ghost Rider. That's Marvel Spotlight number 5, the first appearance of Ghost Rider. A legend is born. We don't know if he's dead or alive, but we pretty much know he's awesome. So yeah, that is actually it for this haul. Did want to take a minute or two to talk about the cons that I went to. So I've been going to this 4-state PopCon essentially since it came into existence. It used to be in a roller skating rink in like the middle of nowhere, South Central PA. And I think this is probably the 4th or 5th iteration of it, and it's grown each time. And I'll have to give them props for really going above and beyond and making the show more than what people would expect it to be. With that said, it's certainly not the perfect Comic-Con. I mean, it's a PopCon. It doesn't purport to be anything else. Surprisingly, there were more comic vendors than I expected this time. I thought the prices were, I don't know if high is the right word, but definitely a little bit more than I wanted to pay, so I actually didn't pick up very much there. But yeah, I think it was it was pretty interesting. And if anyone's in like the Washington D.C., Baltimore, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania area, I definitely recommend going out and checking this con out in the future. They hold it twice a year, so I think the next one's like in October or something. Don't quote me on that. The other con, and this is one that I go to every month. There are two different small cons that happen pretty much monthly in the DC area, DC Baltimore area. One of them is done by Schaff Promotions, which is the one that was today, and it moves from like Frederick, Maryland to Annandale, Virginia. So these are kind of suburbs of the DC area, and then sometimes is also, I think it sometimes shows up in Tyson's Corner, Virginia as well. And it's not a very large con, and it's split between comics and cards, sports cards. But the vendors there are great. The prices there generally are very competitive. The dealers are willing to work with you. And they have a lot of cool stuff. Like it's just comics. Well, I mean comics, I guess sports cards. The other one is Clandestine Promotions does a show on a different week. They work with the Schaff Promotions to make sure that there's no they don't schedule them at the same time. And yeah, they're also pretty awesome. Small show, usually just one smaller room, but I mean packed full of comic books. They just don't have sports cards, so they're just comic books. Totally recommend stopping by. A lot of the same dealers go to both of these shows. Very friendly, great. You might see me roaming the halls. You might see apparently Longbox Love Affair. Some of the other YouTubers from the area do show up at these. So yeah, they're really good. And then I guess Awesome Con is in DC this coming week, starting on Friday. I will probably be there on Friday for a little while. My office is not too far from the convention center, so I can go and work a little bit and then go in to the con and try to maybe get a couple autographs. Anyway, if you're going to Awesome Con, let me know and maybe we can meet up. If not, have a good week. Thank you for listening. Thanks for watching, and thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me. Goodbye.